A new question, the member from Kitchener-Conestoga.
Thank you. My question's to the Minister of the Environment. Minister, in December, the Auditor General said, quote, that vehicle emissions have declined so significantly that they are no longer among the major domestic contributor to smog in Ontario. You, on the other hand, told the Toronto Sun last week that, quote, automobiles are the single largest domestic source of smog pollution in Ontario. Minister, who's telling the truth? You or Ontario's respected Auditor General, whose 10 years of service to our province has been marked by honesty and integrity?
I think a previous member of this House, Mr. Norm Sterling, I can call him his name now, no longer a member, understood this when he introduced the Drive Clean program in the province of Ontario. It reduces unhealthy emissions of cars by up to 36%. Drive Clean reduces automobile pollution in Ontario by more than 1/3.
Thank you. Carry on.
Just by making certain that cars drive as cleanly as possible. To put it in a bigger context, Drive Clean cuts smog pollutants by nearly 35,000 tons per year. In fact, the Environmental Commissioner says that he has a report before him, and the Drive Clean program has undergone a number of independent program reviews that concluded significant reductions in smog-causing pollutants were being achieved, but that further reductions could result from program improvements, including the implementation of onboard diagnostics emission testing, which is currently underway. That's the Environmental Commissioner.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Back to the Minister. Minister, that simply proves that your Liberal government will stop at nothing to justify Drive Clean, even if it's introducing a test with a computer glitch to make more cars fail, or inventing stories about the state of our environment to make the program seem necessary. Minister, let's be honest. If you invested that much effort into telling the truth, we wouldn't have the Drive Clean program, and you know it. Perhaps that's why we haven't seen the detailed cost-benefit assessment of this program that the Auditor General told you to conduct last December. Minister, can we expect to see a report tabled in this House soon, or will you continue to spend your time dreaming up new fabrications to justify this $30 million government cash grab?
Thank you. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. I'm going to offer a warning as opposed to an ask, but well, you can't say indirectly what you're trying to say directly, so I'm going to offer the member, please, it's getting too edgy here with this kind of stuff. Minister of the Environment.
Mr. Speaker, it's really interesting that this question is asked this week. Wednesday is Clean Air Day.
Here, here.
Pollution Probe will be launching its annual Clean Air Commute, and the Conservatives have launched their war against clean air. They scorn green energy and want to fire up the dirty, smog-belching coal-fired plants. They want to scrap the Drive Clean program that cuts smog-causing vehicle emissions by more than 1/3. And so they don't know that smog happens to kill. And the Environmental Commissioner, the Canadian Physicians for Environment, had this to say: our doctors are extremely concerned about air pollution. In Ontario, nearly 10,000 people die prematurely each year because of smog. Programs like Drive Clean, which reduce smog components and poisons such as carbon monoxide, are very important to public health. Our doctors believe that far from being eliminated, these programs should be strengthened. The Conservatives need to rethink.
Thank you. New question, the member from Essex.